Mic check. What's good, you all? This is the 16th episode of Diamond FM on Newtown Radio. A very special guest, one of my homies from my hometown, incredible DJ, incredible person. Let's give it up for SDDP.
You moved across the town.
Say what?
Lately I ain't seen you around.
Where she been?
Stopped at the club last night.
For real.
And baby, you were nowhere inside. Where are you at, baby?
I called, but the line was busy.
Say what?
Busy. Yes, it was.
They said you were busy. Last week,
Yeah.
laid in my bed.
Said it.
My head.
If I had to ride it.
Say what?
If I had to fly it.
Get on the bus.
But I'll be to see you.
Give me your trust.
I could never leave you.
Man, we got the Louisville legend.
We were
Shout out Static Major, R.I.P.
Say what?
Shout out Playa.
you wouldn't dare leave from my side.
I believe.
We kicked it, but the fate was unseen.
Say what?
Man, I hope you're somewhere looking for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, the line was busy, baby.
And they said you were last week when we laid in my bed. Still in my head.
Say what?
If I had to fly it, ride it.
Get on the plane.
If I had to fly it.
Get on the bus.
Say what?
Say, I'll be to see you.
Give me your trust.
And I'll never leave you.
Check it out.
Well, can I hear you say, yes, I would. Oh, if I had to ride it.
Get on the plane.
Say what?
If I had to fly it.
Get on the bus.
I'll be to see you.
Give me your trust.
I could never leave you.
Get on the train.
Yeah, if I had to fly it.
Get on the plane.
If I had to ride it.
Get on the bus.
I'll be to see you.
Give me your trust.
I can never leave you.
Get on the train. Get on the plane. Get on the bus. Give me your trust. I would get on the train. Get
married cousin, let her get her stuff, cause she's shifting with a brother who could never get enough of her. I go tough for her, could never do enough for her. Mad love for her, mad thoughts of her, days and days again. And I'm like, Rocky, where's my Adrian? Now holla back, Kelly, sweethearts, bounce if you feel me. Little women.
Y'all better quit fucking playing right now. We gotta mix that New York with that South. Shout out New Orleans. Shout out Weezy. Here, y'all. It's SDDP on Dom FM on Newtown Radio. Let's get to it.
Sometimes you know, wishing we could read minds, don't wanna let our feelings show. So even if you say you don't understand, I'm willing to give as much time as I can. Every time I rise me, every time I rise me, be talking to me, talking to me. Just say no need for words to speak, 'cause every time be talking to me, talking to me. You're always acting so composed and cool. Never got too many words for me. Girl, you turn your head and make sure I see. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with the love that you and I dream of. So sweet, your actions say more than your lips can speak. My friends say that they just can't see how a love unspoken can be so deep. And every time that you look my way, I see what your heart wants to say to me. Every time I rise, be
started crying in the club.
Shouldn't really love you? Let's take it slow. When we get to know each other, and we're both feeling much stronger, then let's try to talk it over. Let's wait a while longer. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while before we go too far. Remember that special night when all of the stars were shining bright. We made our first endeavor to stay together. We made our very first promise to love, to share, and be real honest. But on that very first night, it wasn't quite right. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while. Our love will be great. Let's wait a while before we go too far.
When I first saw you, baby, I wanted you back. Me and those dreamy eyes of mine started to cry in a dream. Wishing my fantasy to become a reality. Every time I see you, baby, all I do is sigh. 'Cause you're the most precious thing, baby, that my dreaming eyes has ever seen. So I can dream, me and those dreaming eyes of mine. Oh,
love New Orleans bounce on Diamond FM. Again, a great homie, an incredible DJ, a music historian. Shout out SDDP, Diamond FM, episode 016 on Newtown Radio. Let's continue the vibes, y'all.
Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That six won't got that fire. Damn, I'm sitting at a stop sign, chilling like a motherfucker. Niggas know I got mine, rolling up through Maine, and I see my nigga Slim, y'all sitting on the step with that old nigga P-Dog, Donnie in the car, rolling with that nigga Sheldon. Cobra said, bring it on, what you know I smell something. Looking for the sense, then they up it out the pocket. Third wall says, got them smoking like a rocket. I wanna know who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That someone got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That ain't one got that fire. Feel me as I'm headed uptown, looking for the sense, and my head spinning round on Martin Luther King, and I take on the South Pass by the Magnolia. Scope out the gal, swing back, I'm on Jackson, looking for some action. Gotta get a pound so I can bring it downtown. Roll them up, send them out a knot in my pocket. 9-1 says, got them smoking like a rocket. I wanna know who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That 9-1 got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That 10-1 got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That 12-1 got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That 13 got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire? Who got the fire? That 15 got that fire. Who got the fire? Who got the fire?
Where's that brother? I
Who
call my
got the
trick.
fire?
Where's that brother? I call my trick. I got a trick from the Calio, a trick from the Tin Water, trick from the Magnolia too. I got a trick that's doing very bad, and a trick with a lot of bang too. I got a trick from the Calio, a trick from the Tin Water, trick from the Magnolia too. I got a trick that's doing very bad, and a trick with a lot of bang too. Now let me tell you about my tricks from uptown. Let me tell you about my tricks from uptown. Let me tell you about my tricks from uptown. Let me tell you about my tricks from uptown. You see, I met this trick from the Calio. He thought he could G me just because he had 4 goals, but I played that trick to the left. You see, it took a stupid looking trick straight to me since I said trick. Just because you're from the Calio don't mean you could G me for a rugby polo trick. Just because you're from the Calio don't mean you could G me for a rugby polo trick. Trick, 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 trick. Stop talking that shit and trick me off my new outfit. I want a pair of jabos, a shirt with the hood, so when I walk down the street, all your boys will go, trick. Stop talking that shit and trick me off my new outfit. I want a pair of jabos, a shirt with the hood, so when I walk down the street, all your boys will go, come on, 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 come on. Now my trick from the Tin Wall was doing good. He's the one that tricked off like a real brother should. He put me in the house and he bought me a car, but his mama made it seem like he was going too far. I said, trick, tell your mama stay out of this. She can't get mad cause you're doing the lick. I said, trick, tell your mama stay out of this. She can't get mad cause you're doing the lick. You ain't nothing but a brother like Nick. You graduated from treating and now you're starting a trick. You ain't nothing but a brother like Nick. You graduated from treating and now you're starting a trick.
Where's that brother I call my trick? 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 I got a trick from the 4 ball, a trick from the 17, a trick that is tricking real cash. I got a trick that'll take your places far, and a trick that'll trick you off a guard.
I said the Magnolia boys, Magnolia boys. Said the Magnolia boys, Magnolia boys. Said the Magnolia boys,
about DJ one for cause me tell him fi come? Hey, what about DJ one for test me tell him fi come? Hey, what about DJ one for cause me tell him fi come? Hey, what about DJ one for cause me tell him fi come? And the lyrics when me talk, tear Jamaica down. Me lick a hit tune, make the girls damn fun. Dirty girls get lick them off, run up and down. Many man to them the lyrics done. 10 commandments, me give that to win some. And write me letter to them the lyrics done. Now me come from foreign drop in a jam down. DJ want fi cuss me tell them fi come. Miss just like a lady carry several tongue. Rap me frack feel and now me sit down. DJ I go come me I go get them me tongue. So what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? There was several DJ, but some of them done. But now say me come and me really not done. DJ I go walk lecturer him I go run. But me big boy yes, me not tumble down. Me keep the platforms, me say for the gun. Take up me book, take up me paper, write me lyric down. And DJ fi test me, me give them me tongue. So what about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, any DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, any DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Any lyrics when me talk, tear Jamaica down. Me lick a hit tune, make the girls have fun. Dirty girls they get to lick them up, run up and down. Many man to them the lyrics done. 10 commandments, me give that to win some. And write me letter to them the lyrics done. Now me come from foreign drop in a jam down. DJ want fi cuss me tell them fi come. This just like a lady carry several tongue. Rap me frack tail and me sit down a gong. No yeah me know what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come. Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ them fi cuss me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell fi come? Come on. Hey, that the lecture got the lyrical tongue. And DJ come and me now go run pon the gong. Me sit down with me pen and me paper. Me write me lyrics down and me study it in a dance on the finger down. What about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi test me tell fi come? And the lyrics when me talk, tear Jamaica down. Me lick a hit tune, make the girls have fun. Dirty girls they get lick them off, run up and down. Many man to them the lyrics done. 10 commandments, me give that to win some. Write me letter to them the lyrics done. Now me come from foreign drop in a jam down. DJ want fi test me tell them fi come. Miss just like a lady carry several tongue. We rap me fact till and sit down to a gong. Whole heap of them lord must see things say a fun. The little batcha man them a go run up and down. So so what about DJ want fi test me tell them fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell them fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell them fi come? Hey, what about DJ want fi cuss me tell them fi come? Easy that the leg you got the lyrical tongue. Any lyrics when me talk, the crowd have fun. Easy that the leg you not go run up and down. Every day on me bench, the I man sit down. The pen and me paper writing.
Todo me está matando, pero chava tan solo la queda mirando. Ay Dios mío, como ella baila, como ella mueve su cintura. El chabacán se le quiere acercar porque esa chica sí lo sabe menear. Mi amigo, como ella baila, como ella mueve su cintura. El chabacán se le quiere acercar porque esa chica sí que lo sabe menear. Ay Dios, cuando ella baila la quedan mirando, todo el mundo atento la queda observando. Mira esa chica y su linda hermosura. Lo siento por aquellas que solo son gorduras. Chicos de la fiesta están volviéndose locos cuando miran a esa chica menear su cuerpo. El chava Carmina la queda mirando y poco a poco me le estoy acercando y grito, ay Dios, ya no sé qué hacer. Cada vez que yo miro bailar esa mujer, me tiene loco, me tiene a mí demente. Ya que les vengo con el coro, como ella baila, como ella mueve su cintura. El chabacán se le quiere acercar porque esa chica sí lo sabe menear. Mi amigo, como ella baila, como ella mueve su cintura. El chabacán se le quiere acercar porque esa chica sí lo sabe menear. Ay, ella lo mueve bien rico, lo mueve sabroso. Esa chica sí que lo mueve maravilloso. Las chicas del barrio se ponen celosas porque todo chico la quiere para esposa. Ella sí que lo mueve, ella sí lo bate. Es más peor que una batidora. La miras en la fiesta mirando su cintura. Enseguida se te sube la temperatura. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿Qué está sucediendo? Es esa chica que lo está moviendo. Como ella baila, como ella lo mueve. Mira cómo esa chica menea.
every day stay high. Mr. Cheeks, every day I concentrate to get my shit straight. Make a plate before it's too late. The little boys, yeah, that's who I leave with, that's who I runs with, who I smoke trees with. Pack your bags, head out of town. I'll be back around, so be gone before sundown. From Jamaica comes an I-made cheeks with techniques for the streets, for rough neck beats. There's rumors going around about the cheeks can't remain. I'm the motherfucker, chop the rules like a chainsaw. Talk what you wanna, do what you gotta. Let me tell you something that you can't do me out of the thing. So let's go screaming in the back. All of my ladies in my dance, and all of my peoples in the back. Keep your head up into the hood. East Coast, West Coast, and worldwide. Ain't nothing wrong with bumping on live. And if you ripping, let me hear you say ride, ride, ride. Shout out to the G. It's the let's go screaming in the back. All of my ladies in my dance, and all of my peoples in the back. Keep your head up into the hood. East Coast, West Coast, and worldwide. Ain't nothing wrong with bumping on live. And if you ripping, let me hear you say ride.
If I would've told you, baby, I'ma knock the gas tank loose. Brake light off the edge, real slow. Sip it, baby. Lock it. Feel this.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me like you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life
Bad
with
deal
you.
on my side,
Wanna
baby.
please you.
Big Leno,
Anyway,
I'ma show up.
I can.
All my people's lined up to
Don't you
top over silver.
understand?
That's the color of my broad hair.
Ben is taking us everywhere.
Blue, baby.
R&B vibe first.
It goes on.
Went to Jamaica. We in Houston now.
You can't.
And we was in Louisville at the start. We had that Playa going
Do slow down.
all day.
Got your bitch out here, no. You know what I'm saying?
Goes on.
She feel that. I promise she feel that.
Turn me inside out. Make my heart speak. Need no one else. You're all I need. Personality and everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that is true indeed. And I'm digging you. You make me believe that your love is inside. Confession, expression of just having you inside. Guide me, I'm blinded. Your love, it shines so bright. My days are filled with fantasies of loving you all night. There's no place I'd rather be. Every day my love keeps growing, baby, feel the need in me. When I kiss and hold you tight, when your wine roses candlelight, keep it low. Can't see for all the tears. I'm so glad we do the thing that keep love strong through all the years. Wonderland's in your eyes. You're my magic mystery tour. In the land of your love, it never rains. It just pours. When I kiss and hold you tight, bring your wine, roses, candlelight. When I kiss and hold you tight, bring you wine, roses, candlelight. Keep it low, my love. When I kiss and hold you tight, bring you wine, roses, candlelight. Keep it low.
man. Shout out Coop. Shout out JPB. My regular listeners to Dom FM. They've been sending texts and stuff. Such great reviews on Ben's set. And we got Sounds of Blackness playing right now. Good Lord.
I get overwhelmed with thankfulness for things I have received. More than fame or wealth, I feel the spirit inside moving me.
Shout out to SDDP though. Louisville greatness. South End Louisville greatness. Y'all know I'm a Shavli boy.
Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Feeling right enough to fly. Ain't no harm if you wanna testify.
Again, thank you so much, SCDP. We are now going to move on to the interview portion of this episode. We'll be back.
Check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, the mics are working. Hey, y'all, if y'all hear the fans in the background, I'm sorry, but it is hot as a motherfucker in the studio, so we got to keep some airflow. Hold on, let me get everything going. Check. All right, yeah, we're good. Let's go. What's good, you all? It's Dom Haley, and you are now tuned into the 16th episode of Dom FM on Newtown Radio. So stoked to have one of the most genuine and kind-hearted people I know on this morning. One of my fave DJs to listen to. SDDP is incredible at blending club, jungle, and other electronic genres with soul, R&B, and old school hip-hop. They are co-host and resident DJ for the show DayDreams Radio on the Face Radio in Brooklyn, alongside another incredible human being and DJ, JPB. Dom FM, welcome, SDDP.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, Dom.
You know the vibes, dude. Thank you so much. That set
stoked.
was... Oh, my bad. Look. That set was incredible, dude.
Oh, too kind. Come on now.
You started it off with Static, and I was like, oh, we're only going up from here. So
started the home team.
You feel me?
Always.
So my first question, I've been workshopping this question, and I think that I found the right way to say it because it just sounded negative, and
I'm ready. I was studied. I've been listening to your interview. I'm ready because
because I just feel like I asked it, and I would always be like, what's people's worst experience? And that's just not a way to whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Certain ways. Yeah.
What has been your most challenging experience as a DJ? I like that because that doesn't necessarily mean it was. Usually, a negative experience can turn into a very positive experience whenever you're doing anything because it's a learning experience. Exactly. I never say an L is a loss. I say it's a lesson. You know? So.
Yeah, that's good, babe. But yeah, most challenging shoot. I mean, honestly, so me and John Penn kind of got our start like DJing, cutting our teeth at Art XFM in Louisville, Kentucky, community-run radio. We both had, let's see, I had 2 hours. He had 2 hours a week, and like I did it for a year and a half. I forget, he did it for like at least 3 or 4, but it got to the point towards the end, I was doing mostly all records too. It was just like preparing all that every week. It was a lot. So I got way too burnt out. So yeah, that challenge of constantly coming up with new stuff every week and like, trying to be, still find yourself too. Cause I was only like a year or two into DJing at that point. So, but yeah, and I say that challenging then. Now, me and John Penn doing weekly radio now. Yeah. It's like a breeze. We got our 500 hours or 1,000 hours or whatever in. It's like, yeah, that challenge kind of informed a lot for sure.
Did you start off playing records before you moved to digital?
Yeah, it was pretty well. Technically, my very first gig at Kaiju, shouts out Louisville, and like the first couple, I had a sampler and one record player. So, like, technically, now I've been doing digital stuff a little, but it was mostly, records for the first couple years. But, yeah, it's everything now.
So, what was that process of DJing with a sampler and a record player?
Oh, it was, I would literally, I'd have my records I was going to bring, and weeks ahead of time, I'd go ahead and sample them into the sampler and, like, do, like, a 4 or 8 bar loop or something. And I had a little notepad where I had, okay, this, because there's, there's buttons on it. So this button is this song, this button's this loop, blah, blah, blah. So I'd, like, be playing the record. I'm like, okay, I'm getting towards the end. Switch it over to the sampler, loop it on there, get the next record ready, and, like, just turn the volume down on the sampler, put in the new record. So it was very just makeshift, making do with what you had. So
I've never heard of that. That's insane. I'd actually like to. Have you done that anytime recently? Like,
I still have the sampler, and not that I gave that record player away to a friend, but been thinking about doing it because you can do effects with it and stuff too. So I don't know. I might have to bust it back out. But yeah, it was.
That's actually insane.
It was.
That's like low key, like using it as an instrument almost. Oh, which that's what we're doing in general. But that is just like so.
Makes you feel like Arab music, just like actually not actually music. Finger drumming, obviously, but exaggerate.
I actually saw Arab music at Rap Rave.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
shouts out.
They be booking like the legends, like the stuff that we listened to back in the 2010s or like mid 2000s, 2010 stuff. So that was really cool.
Yeah, great selection.
Man, so I wanted to ask, what role did your parents play in your music taste?
It's a little bit like, my mom was huge into big classic rock, big Motown fan, like some country and stuff. My dad, pretty similar, except we were talking earlier, like you would mention Sade and like, just occasional, like his favorite groups pretty much like the Bee Gees and the Doobie Brothers and stuff. So it's kind of that Blue-Eyed Soul kind of stuff too. So I will say I kind of like really pushed away from that and like starting like middle school into like that's when like hip hop really came into effect. So it was by the time I was like freshman in high school, it was pretty much all hip hop. I was starting to learn about like house and jungle and breaks and stuff. So from there it was a nice foundation. But I the classic, you kind of sometimes want to break away from what your parents or you do or whatnot. So a little bit of that, but
So do you find yourself, especially in our older age, I feel like when we get older, I feel like when we're growing up and we're in our parents' house and we're around them all the time, we tend to do that thing where we're like, let's get away from what I've listened to. Do you find yourself going back to maybe like listen to the Bee Gees or the Doobie Brothers?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely finding a love and like finding new things, because you're just a kid and you're just like, oh yeah, sounds cool or whatever. But then like Yeah, like just one example, like there's an MF Doom like instrumental track that he has on one of those special herbs where it's all instrumental, but it's literally just a Doobie Brothers like 8-bar loop like pretty much the whole time. And I was just like, I just never connected the dots until recently. I was like, that's like, it's all like from the same source, you know. It's like, you know, R&B and soul, and just it's informed so yeah, definitely a reappreciation for a lot of that stuff.
So like, when you hear that Doom use that, did that make you kind of look at your parents and be like, damn, y'all are pretty... I mean, not to say that you ever thought that your parents weren't cool, but like, did that kind of make you appreciate what they did have you listen to growing up?
Oh, for sure, yeah, because just making those connections and just finding like the sources and all the kind of the roots that, you know, all these musical earlier, you know, 60s, 70s styles like have birthed, and yeah, so for sure.
I didn't realize you were listening to like jungle and shit back in middle school.
That stuff was like about late freshman, early sophomore.
I still feel like that's super early, because that's, I mean, obviously like it's been like the last couple of years for me, but that's sick that you were like super into that stuff at a young age.
Just completely, like, truly, like, I remember I tried to show one of my good friends, like, one of my favorite drum and bass tracks, and, like, just the reaction, I was like, well, all right, well, I guess I'll just enjoy this myself, you know? So, yeah, like, it's only been the last couple years that I've found, like you and, Coop, I mean, so many people that, like, love that kind of stuff.
So you didn't have anybody growing up that listened, like, where were you finding this music being so young?
Internet. So I was in marching band from like basically not marching, but playing an instrument in school and all that since elementary school. But I stopped it in like junior year, and like the year before that, I like just found more internet forums and stuff. But once I stopped doing music at school all the time, I was just constantly searching, downloading, you know, tracks and stuff. So that's really where big discovery, like it was like when I was first finding Moody Man and his lectures. That's and crazy. Theo Parrish, of course.
Shout out to two legends. So how was that growing up and kind of having your own taste and people not being at that mature age to understand what you're listening to? Because if you show me, say we were in high school together and you show me drum and bass, I think that I would like it. I don't think that I would have gravitated. I was so into like Cudi and shit, and just like blog form hip hop. I wanted to be a rapper.
Right. Yeah.
And I guess I still am a rapper, but like I really just definitely. At that point I wanted to be one of them.
All in
before I figured out how the industry is. But
we all get to that place.
But you feel me? But how was that kind of being the only person listening to this music?
Yeah, it was, definitely kind of isolating. I mean, I will say, similar to you, that blog, late 2000s, early 2010s, like hip-hop and stuff, that was huge, too. So I was just, you know, and I had some friends that liked that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'll just, you know, just do this stuff on the side. And I wasn't even thinking about DJing or anything for years while collecting that stuff. So, it just kind of morphed and, kind of changed over time, I guess. It's funny you mentioned like that specific Eric Cudi. Like I just, Embrace the Martian, of course. I just played
Embrace the Martian.
I just played that on radio last week because I've recently realized that's like practically a Baltimore club track. Like it's literally got a break beat the sing break that's like the stand, and it's like super synthy and whatnot, but it's got some crossover. It's just like you find
Cudi was on some different shit though.
He truly,
and he was up here, so he was probably just going,
finding,
you know what I mean?
Just
and
like,
damn, that's crazy. Because I feel like now, I played this the other day, and I started off with like the 110s, and I started off with an NERD track, and I was like, man, how incredible would it have been if Pharrell would have been making like house music, like his voice, just like super chill. He's not singing too hard, but he has such a nice, common sounding voice, and obviously he's a music wizard.
Right.
Like imagine him just like if he would have like tapped, like imagine. I feel like they have like some weird kind of beef actually, him and Pevin Everett. But imagine if he was
the falsettos. I mean, I see what you mean.
Dude, Pevin Everett basically called out. I'm sorry you all for saying this, but Pevin Everett called out Pharrell and maybe just the Neptunes in general for copying his style in that early.
He
And if you listen to
literally-
his music,
oh, shit.
I definitely
Of course,
hear.
Heat Up. I mean, it's a big classic.
I definitely can hear, and I think they had, I think Pharrell and Chad had wrote a song for Britney that was never released.
Mm-hmm.
And Pevin Everett, it's on YouTube. It's his whole, it's his Quinnette actually sent it to me. It's this thing where he's just like, yo, these niggas is taking my style. I was like, damn, Pev. First, I shout out to the legend Pevin Everett. I've listened to so much of your music.
True
But
legend.
I was like,
see
imagine,
it.
yeah.
I mean,
if you listen to that, because I mean, they were around the same time, and so, apparently the story was Q-Tip showed Pharrell Pevin Everett, and but also not to have grace for a person who makes a lot of money making music, because I tend not to have grace for those people, but not even just making music, but just like a superstar celebrity like Pharrell is, and I love Pharrell, like Star Trek till I die. Literally, Star Trek till I die.
Literally. But yeah, they don't, need too much extra. They're pretty set. So yeah, talk your shit.
And so, but I'm just, maybe he does listen to that, and maybe but imagine a Pevin Everett track.
See, that's the thing.
With
like
the Neptunes back in that would have been.
Yeah, he could have changed. I mean, I'm sure Pevin's been doing pretty fine, but he could have, that'd be some serious life-changing money to.
You feel me?
So I'm with you totally. It's like, it's always cool to get inspiration and shout them out, but if you can include the people you get inspiration from, it's always good.
Man, shout out to the legends, man. We're just thinking. I think I was texting. Shout out to my brother Couple Modern. I think I was texting. Oh no, it was my brother Taylor. I was like, man, imagine Pevin and the Neptunes made music back in the that shit would have been magic.
Damn.
And he's on some of the Gorilla stuff from the past few years.
Oh, Pevin is?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the first time I heard him, actually. 2017. I forgot. I can't think of what album it was. But I think the Gorillas, they hadn't put out...
Plastic Beaches one?
Nah, it ain't that one. I don't think he's on that one. But Damon Albarn hadn't put out music under the Gorillas label in a while. Not label, but under that alias in a while. And then I remember that album was just super... I'd have to look it up and stuff, and I don't want to do that right now.
That's super sick, though.
But yeah, he's on some of that stuff or whatnot. And I remember his voice standing out to me. And then hearing Gabrielle, unique. I was just like, damn, who is this guy? Just recently tapped incredibly into, because I kept seeing his name and I kept hearing stuff.
Featured a lot of places.
Yeah.
Man.
So, but what got you into DJing? Because you said you were listening to all this electronic music as a young adult, but you hadn't tapped into DJing yet. What made you finally be like, let me go ahead and do?
Yeah. It was honestly pretty straightforward. Like I said, I've been collecting and listening to the stuff for years. Various, just all across the board. But it wasn't until there's this. I don't think it's happened in a couple years, but there used to be this yearly mini kind of festival thing called Daphne in Chicago at Smart Bar, which is super mega legendary club, but it was all women and non-binary focused for the whole month, every weekend or whatever. And it just so happened that Octa, who's amazing DJ producer, was doing a live set on Saturday there, and this was 2017, February 2017. So yeah, Octa on Saturday, and then this other amazing DJ Sold/Glorbus was Friday. I went to both of those nights, and I'd never been to any sort of club. I'd been to Z Bar in town, and just the stuff we got there. But yeah, whole different experience. Just yeah, I was already, I don't know, I was starting to toy with the idea, but that was the true, I think it was 2 or 3 months later, JP Source, shouts out, my good friend back home. He found this amazing deal on Craigslist for a whole, 2 turntables and a mixer. Got a loan from a good friend, got that, and then yeah, I was kind of on from then. So yeah, that one formative club experience was really it for me.
Shout out Smart Bar. I've never been there. I've never, dude. Me and Markel, shout out to my girlfriend. We went to Chicago last year for Pride. We ended up we hung out with her brother, and I was like, man, where the fuck are the places I can go listen to some electronic music? was not familiar with smart. Like it's stuff that I be feeling like I hear about, but I never dive in as far as being like, okay, this is what this is. I need to go visit it. So speaking of Smart Bar in Chicago and talking about just kind of traveling to go see different DJs and be a part of and go to different events, where is your favorite place? Where has been your favorite place to go as far as a city?
And just experience.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Like to experience a music or a certain DJ you saw, a certain party you went to in a city. I know you're going to Richmond a lot, you know.
As of late, amazing scene out there. Shouts out Tommy 2600, Club Unity.
Those flyers are incredible, by the way.
Literally, like the art. I
love those.
tell them all the time. I was like, your eye is amazing. God, I'm gonna have to shout out. Of course, Brooklyn, Chicago, and Detroit. The few times I've been there, like bar none, like just as far as like the world goes, setting the standard in my opinion. I have to say though, a super underrated scene is Nashville though.
Vegas.
Exactly.
Mania's down there, right?
Yeah, Mania,
Shout
and he was
Mania.
in a crew. Well, there's still a crew, but it's like 3 of them moved to Seattle or Washington, out west. But they're on a crew called Terminal 8, and they'd bring all sorts of people down. Like that's where I first saw DJ Swisha, DJ Delish, Nikki Nair, Elise, shouts out, freaking. So they were just bringing names you would never get. Kush, not Mania, but good friend Jason Code shouts out, and I forget who else ran this short-lived NA dance party, but they brought Kush Jones out there.
Yeah, shout out Kush.
2020, yeah, right before the. So yeah, Nashville, super underrated. They're still, like jungle, techno, house, disco, like they've got it going on. So yeah, shouts out.
I follow Mania. They did it was a Playboy Cardi edit that I downloaded and
location
that I bought off of Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Support artists, please. And
that location one's sick.
Yo, I love that. And I just wrote them. I was like, yo, I really love this shit, blah, blah, blah. And so I've been seeing what they've been doing down in Nashville. And it's beautiful because Louisville and Nashville are kind of in that sense of like, there's not too many spaces to go to listen to just electronic music, especially the niche shit that we're into, where it's not some like EDM or bass stuff. No offense to that stuff, but that's super popularized, and the stuff that we're into, you bring up an Elise, you bring up a DJ Swishy, you bring up a Kush Jones. Like, I had no clue about that. That's sick. Shout out to Nashville.
Right. See, there's little pockets. Yeah, little. Keeping and then in the South in general, I mean, Atlanta's got like Club Morph, and like Birmingham, there's my good friend Swap Meet who does amazing jungle and hardcore. Just
shout out Houston too.
Of course, Ben. We were talking about Ben Hickson earlier.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Well, they're Dallas, so Ben and Stony are Dallas, but still, shout out to Texas.
Yeah.
But I forgot who's down in Houston. I cannot remember his name, but he has a huge house scene going on or whatnot. I cannot remember, and it gives me inspiration because I still want to do stuff in Louisville, and obviously me and you DJ together. JPB, Ian, JP Source, Chadwell, obviously Coop. That's my brother, Coop Lake Modern, and some other people that I'm probably failing to mention. But I still want to operate. I mean, I'll be back in Louisville this week actually, but I still want to operate but also really spread light on the electronic genres that we love. And so shout out to places like Merriweather that aren't necessarily a club, but god damn it,
got the energy, like, and you can play play that stuff and all, just anything.
Shout out Side and Finds. All right, I was just looking at a fucking picture of like a video of Red Bud. Me and Ian had a party 2 years ago on this date.
Jeez, Red Bud, we miss you.
We gotta reminisce real quick. All right, I'll think back. Being up here has made me realize how much of a perfect space that Red Bud really was.
Truly, just the size and the atmosphere. I mean, just one of a kind.
And it was just catching on. Like, did me and you do the last party?
Was it? It
I
was
think
definitely
so.
that last
weekend. I know for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
And it was lit too.
Shoot.
No, it was me, you, and Coop. Because we went up.
Yeah, I remember Coop played Waka. What was it? Was it?
Oh, let's do
Yeah.
it. I got a video of that. Yo, that
So
was
good.
lit. Because that's right when that Kalela record came out, and I remember I made the recap video and put that Kalela record over.
And
it.
because you played it before I got the
Yeah.
chance to, I was like, oh,
I apologize.
No, that's how. No, but yeah.
So, you talked about Art XFM. So let's move forward to DayDreams Radio that you do with literally like me and JPB are family. Like
Just
I love JPB.
An angel.
Stupendous on Instagram. Fucking JPB, somebody who I can go to, and literally before I did the Stony set, sent me a whole thing of music. Was like, yo, Dominic, like what kind of music? Like, talk about a historian and like a thesaurus of music. Like, I love John so much, aka JPB. And like will literally like is the most selfless person, like will not gatekeep, like is against gatekeeping.
A true teacher, and just any knowledge, just so open to share. Yeah, just a true.
You want to speak on you all's just friendship and.
Oh yeah, so I remember like the very first time we met was at the Hub. You remember
Shout
that?
out to the fucking Hub.
This was early when I'm pretty sure pretty early when it opened. And I forget if I know JP was doing
I
a
think
week.
Stanislav did something over it too, so I remember going over it with him and Jesse.
I can't remember the exact configuration of the party that they had going there, but it was JP and maybe John too. But I met him there, and then we just see each other, throughout and just but it wasn't until like I think we were just going to sides more and see each other there. And then, we just slowly started realizing, like, oh, we love all these same, like, disco edits and, like, housey stuff. Like I remember the very first track, the very first record I gave him, because we just exchange records and get each other. It was this Mall Grab one.
Shout out to Mall Grab.
You're right. Super early. But and then just, once we started doing Art FM, it was pretty much on from there, just guesting each other's shows, here and there. And so, that's my dog forever. And now doing DayDreams every week. It's, it's just a nonstop B2B, fun. Get some guests going, and including you, of course. Had you on not too long ago.
Man, my set was not the best either.
Don't be.
I practice on 2000s all the time, and so the 900s can get tricky because obviously you're not looking at a waveform. And I just was not prepared at all, and I apologize about that. But I really wanted to do a set, and I thought that I'd be fine. And I was prepared, but I'm not well practiced on older CDJ models.
It's literally me with the newer ones, what I was telling you earlier. Like, I literally just yesterday learned the loop menu and like how to just even do loops on these 2000s. So there's as much crossover as there is. You got to learn specifics of each one. So we'll do it again at some point anyway, I'm sure.
So what made you all want to start DayDreams Radio?
Yeah, so it was originally John, JP Source, Aaron Chadwell, and Alex Bell. So they were doing it for a good year and a half, maybe two, I want to say. And then it was about we started up, me and John, just us, I think about 7 months ago or so. And at that point, Aaron and JP were starting to do Whirling Tiger a lot every week. So I think they just were focusing in on there and just whatever. So, but John just asked me if I wanted to join. I was like, you kidding me? Of course. So, it was Genesis, so to say.
I love y'all's chemistry. Like y'all always have y'all just real good at just like, both y'all are just so selfless, and so what it is when you get excited to DJ. Sometimes you be like, yo, let me get one, but like y'all just both seem to like not be tripping on each other, and which I mean, me and Coop have definitely built that chemistry as well too, as far as just being like,
I've heard
if you hooping, keep going, you know what I mean, like you keep going crazy.
I remember you describing like kind of working it out some in the
Yeah.
earlier phases, which is just natural. Yeah, we definitely. I can be ultra chaotic, so I gotta reel it in sometimes, you
Yeah.
know. So, but yeah, it's all part
See,
of
I
it.
feel like I'm the chaotic one with Coop because I'm like, fuck, let me chill out. But then when Coop came up here and played some, like some juke and some footstep. Oh, I said footstep and some, what is it?
Footwork.
Footwork. I said footstep.
No, it's-
But when I was like, all right, bet, like we're like playing super fast, you know, just because I had to figure out. I remember I used to always tell JPB. I was just like, yo, I don't know how to get past like 130 BPM, but I also didn't understand. Like now I can't necessarily tell you the exact BPM, but I can tell by the drum pattern kind of how fast it is.
Yeah.
And just being so like, I'm like, okay, cool. This is New Orleans bounce. We're like 90 to 100 right now, or maybe even a little higher. Okay, this is Baltimore club. We're like 30 to 35 to like 40 something, maybe 140.
Yeah.
135 to 140. You know, so
general,
I remember just those early days, but yeah, like Coop used to like come over to the crib and and I know that's one thing that you and John used to do. Y'all used to practice together.
Oh yeah, we just share tracks and for fun back to back. It's for sure.
So going back to me, kind of feeling like I kind of spilled the beans, and I feel like I played great tracks, but I was just like my transitions weren't the best. How do you recover after you feel that you've not given your best on a set? Obviously, I do not remember you ever having a bad set, but
there's plenty.
But we all as DJs feel like, okay, I didn't meet the standard that I wanted to. How do you feel like? How do you recover after that?
I feel like I'm still like trying to learn that so much. Like it's a constant process. Like, I mean, the last time I played up here in Brooklyn was kind of one of those situations where I just truly was very overwhelmed, and my transitions were just really, really, everybody was so kind afterwards, of course, and whatnot, but I just know, just technically was nowhere near what I'd even practiced, and so that's a hard one. I really can't even say, because I do get, I try not to show it, because it's just so appreciative of anybody who's just liked it in general. I don't want to damper anything, but no, it's truly internally I'm like, God, gotta get back to the lab and grind it, practice some more. So it's, I guess, as it motivates me to all right, I gotta practice even more. Kind of essentially.
It's crazy because when I first moved up here, I was incredibly overwhelmed. I had to start smoking weed. I
knew you didn't for a while.
Yo, I didn't for a minute, and people were like, I go home and I'll smoke weed. Shout out to my girlfriend; she's an incredible weed roller. We smoke papers only, you know the vibes. Oh, she also smokes I think the leaf too, like something. It's not
grabba.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
No, it's nothing with tobacco. I forget what it is. I don't know. But I had to find a way to calm myself down. I remember one of my first sets that I played in front of people who I respected was at Honey's. Shout out to Honey's in Brooklyn. Also, we're trying to play at Honey's. Me and DK, we want to have a super dope party on the rooftop. So
D&D.
Honey's, you feel me? Honey's, please hit me back.
D&D, the dynamic duo.
You
Come
feel
on,
me?
man.
But they didn't have a monitor. And I just tough. And also I hadn't been accustomed to playing what I wanted, because to be honest, in Louisville I started making money, and that was my train of thought. And so on Dominant FM, obviously I've been doing Dominant FM for over a year now. Literally started February 2023. Shout out to the Lot Radio, because I did that with DK, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this in my fucking bedroom. Now we're in Newtown Radio with fucking SDDP. We up here.
Let's go.
But I don't think I knew myself as a DJ. And really, DJing is really just being vulnerable and showing us. You have to be comfortable with being like, hey, they may not like this, but I love this. And still, obviously, we like to see people dance. So if we feel like something's not going the way we want it to, we're going to get back to where we need to get to. But I feel like I didn't have, not even necessarily confidence in myself, but I just didn't know myself as I didn't have the knowledge of Dominic, what do you want to play? Don't think about what they want to hear all the time. Obviously,
Right.
you know,
balance.
sometimes you got to do it, but like you just said, balance. And because one thing that is something that sticks out to me when I see my favorite DJs is they're having fun.
Of course.
And so you've seen those DJs where they're just like
head down and the whole.
You feel me?
I'm still getting up. Yeah.
Well, no,
totally.
but you're still. But I still will see you like because I'm
gotta
the.
bounce.
You get pictures of me like DJ. I'm like this.
Laser.
I'm just staring at the fucking board. You know what I mean? But then I'll just like have a little moment, or like when I see JPB going on and you're on the side, might have you a little brewski. You know what I mean? And you're just like fucking. So I'm saying like not necessarily that you don't have to be focused, but I don't know. I just.
No, I mean you having hundreds, 500 people to like make sure is
in
having
Louisville.
a good time. Yeah,
in Louisville, y'all. We still working on New York.
Yeah.
in the world.
Conquered Louisville and on to onward and upward. No, but I mean just that's like a pressure cooker of an environment. So it's hard to find as much semblance of yourself when you got to worry 100% on.
But it's different though because, and I was having a conversation with another DJ. And one thing DJs, a friend of mine called me out on was, and I wasn't being too cocky, but they were like, yo, watch out. Because I was playing to the same people in Louisville. So I knew what they wanted. So obviously there could be a big party, but I knew exactly where to go. It's different when you come up here, and it might just be 10 people in the room. Right. But it could be 10 music heads. And people who want to hear what you want, they not requesting anything. They like, yo, I want to know what you want to hear. And that just, I think part of me was just like, do I belong?
Oh,
and not, I mean, I'm being like, I'm
natural,
just,
like,
you get nervous. You know, like I hate to even like say that because like, not that I don't hate to say that, that's real. And like that was something that made me nervous. Have you found a way to calm those nerves down when you do get nervous?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of have a bad habit of waiting. I get more head down sort of in those kind of situations. I'm like, I'm kind of getting a little bit better, but yeah, that's I mean it. I guess partially too. I mean, very first gigs, would be you'd have. I remember very distinctly, like one of the first times I ever played out, and just. Guy comes up just crossed armed, just right in front of me, just looking like and literally says like, all right, let's see what you got. And of course I like mess the transition up super bad right up, but it's like if you've been you just get used to it to a degree. But yeah, so trying to keep the head up more and not be just solely focused in the mix like in those cases. But
yeah, you ain't lying. So what is your process? And this kind of goes hand in hand with what we were just talking about. What is your process for preparing for a set?
Oh yeah, so just immediately get the folder name going. Most of the time, I'll have at least like 2 or 3 like sub kind of different energies and directions or whatever. So yeah, just a lot of like playlisting or whatever. I use Rekordbox to a bare minimum. Like literally, I do all my stuff just by the file names, and so I'm just putting like going through my whole USB, getting tracks in the folders and all, and then just a good amount of practice and like for here, like for instance, I mentioned like I had 2 totally separate. I was like, I don't know if I want to go more up tempo and like energetic or whatever, or more like what I did, kind of chiller and R&B and bounce and stuff. So that's just I try to have options, and because you don't want to get it, you don't want to be like, I mean, no shade to whoever pre-plans, honestly, if it rocks the party, that's always what matters. But yeah, it's just more fun, just go on the fly, but still have some sort of focus, so you're not totally just scrolling for a year to find some.
So hold on, you're not getting the BPMs for your sets?
Oh no, 100%.
Family, I thought you were just.
Oh no, I tap every. I'm so geriatric. I literally tap tempo and put it in the file name.
You were about to fuck me up. Because I was looking at the song titles. I was like, I wasn't looking at BPM. I was like, because I remember the first time some of my friends had gotten BPMs, CDJs. Mm-hmm. We didn't know how to like.
Do the
Rekordbox and shit. Dude, the first time me and Frank came to Brooklyn, or the first time we came together. No, I take it back. I had already came to Brooklyn. We went on tour, and we DJ'd at what is now Gabriella's, used to be Kinfolk. R.I.P. to Rick 808. He set that up for us. New York legend. R.I.P. Incredible DJ, incredible graphic designer. Like, his designs were dope. R.I.P. Rick 808. He booked us on that show, and we had no clue how to just like analyze our music, and so we had to fucking like plug in our what we had. We had a Tractor S4. It wasn't even. I mean, look, we did what we needed to do, and I remember like somebody who we're still mutuals. Veda, she's a big DJ up here. She was like, "Yo, you're doing a good job," and I was like, "Thank God." I had no clue how to analyze my music at all, and I remember just like wanting to do it. When I tell you, that would have been the worst set of my life because I would not have known. I'm way more practiced on CDJs now.
It's your first freaking time.
But like, so 4 years ago, I was in communication with JPB, figuring out what rig I wanted to get, and I ended up getting a DDJ 1000 SRT. And I'm happy I got that, but I got it because the mixer portion on that controller is very similar to the Pioneer mixers that you normally use for CDJs.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, I would have done, I just didn't even know. And we were so used to Tractor, and it's just like, that's one thing with DJs, like, be well practiced. And I obviously, like, jump in the water. Sometimes you got to jump in there just to be like, to figure out how to swim. It may not look the nicest, but hey, I figured it out. Now let me go back to the drawing board. So
right, it's so many different tools, and like, you got to get exposure to it, and slowly I'm still learning so much about all these Pioneer gears. So
yeah,
totally.
I know you told me a few times that you wanted to get a controller. I was like, you smack that shit.
Yeah, one day, because I really want to be able to like do a little bit of everything soon. It's like in Ford, all that. But it's just different tools to the trade,
Outside of, I feel like for the most part, people request you to come spin and stuff like that. Do you have any sets planned by yourself anywhere?
No, I just, pretty much when friends, kind enough to think of me, that's pretty, because in the very, very early days, I, like, had a super short residency, and I, did a couple things, like, just solo, but, more so just, with friends and stuff.
I feel you.
So.
And so, here's a question I've been workshopping as well, too.
Yeah.
If you could spin alongside...
Well, I've been preparing for this one too. Yep.
And they don't have to be the most poppin'. They could be somebody that nobody fucking knows, or that a personal favorite of yours. If you could spin alongside any DJ, who would that DJ be?
So immediate answer is always gonna be John Penn, you, and Coop, like, just because the few times, me and John always, but the few times I've gotten to play with y'all been, like, just some of my favorite. Yeah. But aside from, y'all, this is such a dream, and it'll probably never happen, but, like, an all Brandy, like, bootlegs and edits, like, set with Cosmo. Because we're both big Brandy fans, and, like, she even, like, just offhanded, jokingly mentioned it a couple years ago. But that's just been one, I think, that because I got my specific folder, I've been working on for a while. But so that's my answer.
That's incredible. That would be crazy. She's incredible. I love her DJing.
Yeah, I'm just
saw her at Paragon not too long. Like, actually, it was like kind of later last year, so it was a little bit ago. But
I'm trying to make it out. I haven't been there before. Hopefully, get to go this trip.
Yeah.
So, but
is anybody playing this week that you're interested in?
I know.
Have you looked it up yet?
I know. Was it Nikki Nair and Kush, or not? Nikki Nair and Swisha, I think, are playing Friday at Paragon. I think. I know I saw them on a lineup here soon, but should be. But
So talk about your love about Brandy. I want to hear that because you love Brandy.
Well, and I can't. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've always been a fan. I'd say the first time I ever heard her was what's the late registration track?
I always knew that one day they're gonna bring me down, down. Oh my God!
See, so for sure that but I just, that's more so like, college dropout, late registration were huge for me at the time. But anyway, first time for sure, but it wasn't really till, it was about like 2018, 2019. And shouts out a million times again to John Penn, JPB, because he played me this SWV house edit. And I just love that track so much. DJ Dine and Dash, You're the One edit. But that just like triggered something. I was like, wow, I need to, like, I just started listening to so much more like 90s and 2000s R&B after then. And then shortly, like, returned to, like, because I heard, like, Wanna Be Down, like, some big hits, earlier. But, yeah, wasn't until about then, just went, just all in. And, like, her first 4 albums, like, are just, like, truly just, all of her albums, but the first 4 especially, just some of my all-time favorites. And just, her voice, the stacking, she's called the vocal Bible for a reason. And just, but like knowing where to use that technicality and whatnot, like I think that's so genius, like, knowing, So, that's kind of where that love began.
That's super sick, dude. That's crazy. Because I feel like house music lovers, especially the producers, really love Brandy. Because I know I got so many Brandy edits.
Has to be one of the most like sampled and like edited like voices for sure. Yeah, it's so true.
No, that's super hard. Well, hell yeah. We're gonna end it off right here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. SDDP, incredible. The set was incredible. Thank you so much for the interview.
Oh, thank you so much.
Seriously.
You're so good, Dom.
I'm so happy that we could do this. And when you told me that you were coming to New York, I was like, yo, I need you on Dom FM. So thank you so much. I'm happy that I could do you and JPB set. JPB, I love you. Y'all tune into DayDreams Radio every Saturday from 4 till 6. The link is in his bio on the Face.
Thefaceradio.com, yeah.
On thefaceradio.com. You got anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you so much, Dom. It's been so much fun. And love Dom FM forever, y'all.
Let's get up out of here.